Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw, and I'm here in Budapest. We're actually at the Marriott in Budapest. I'm here with Zane Kirby, who's the president and CEO of the American Society of Travel Advisors. Now, why are we here? It's the first ASTA River Cruise Expo here in Budapest. And as you can see, it's pretty thriving. We're in one of two rooms. This one is devoted to destinations. The other one actually has the river cruises in it. We're going to talk to Zane about how this show came about. It really has been a great success considering the times we're in, and you'll hear about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Now, Zane, first of all, congratulations. I think you're pretty happy with the way that this show has gone, right?
Absolutely, James. It's been such a pleasure to be here in Budapest. They've been wonderful hosts for the inaugural River Cruise Expo, and we've liked it so much we're going to come back next year. But we're really, really pleased that we're able to organize this effort for our members. Over 500 travel advisors from the United States came with us this week to learn about Budapest and obviously to see all the ships lined up side by side.
Yeah, and that's been great. So you can get here and compare the different vessels. There's really, as someone said, there really isn't a bad river cruise ship, but they're all different and different markets, and this is where you can actually see them up close and personal and also see the differences.
Unique itineraries, unique features on each ship. It would take a travel advisor months and thousands of dollars to come over and see these ships individually, especially because they port in different places. They're obviously they have different schedules. So we brought everyone here all in one place so that they could, kick the tires on everything. This was actually Bob Douglin's idea.
Yeah, we're talking about Bob, the late Bob Douglin, who really was so much part of your organization, and it was his idea to come here and do this. And I remember talking to him about it. I said, that's a great idea, and unfortunately he didn't live to see it, but you're carrying on in his legacy, right?
Absolutely. Bob called me about 2 years ago and said, hey, I got this crazy idea. Why don't we host a River Cruise Expo? And I immediately thought, oh, what a wonderful idea. What a wonderful service we can provide our members, that we can give them the ability to see all these ships up close so that they can go home and sell them with confidence. I said, you got to find a great European backdrop and
Budapest is horrible. It's the worst backdrop at all. It's actually the best. I think it's the best city on the river in the Danube.
It's absolutely charming, and our hosts here immediately grasped the concept as well, and how valuable it would be for them to host us here. But just can't say enough about Bob. We honored someone yesterday by giving them an Intrepid Traveler Award in his honor, because he, above all things, he loved travel and he loved this organization and he labored for it for more than 10 years. And we're so glad that everyone here is part of Bob's legacy.
Well, I'm sure he's looking down on us here and saying, yeah, you guys did it and carried out what I wanted you to do. And so they're all here. There are 500 travel advisors here. Very few, almost no cancellations due to the current situation in Ukraine, which we were kind of worried about. But I think people are intrepid. They're going to come here and see Budapest and see these wonderful river ships.
That's just it. This is not a pleasure or a leisurely activity for our members. This is a necessity. Understanding the business that they're in, understanding these river cruise ships, being able to sort of have that firsthand experience, that's what gives them the confidence to go ahead and recommend these products with confidence and gain the confidence of the traveling public in the United States. So because of that, I think people made a very strong calculation that this was a must do, and that confidence that they gave actually gave us confidence to continue on with the Expo. We had 1% cancellation rate, which is phenomenal given all things considered.
That doesn't happen to a normal ASTA. You get a little cancellation there, but not like the threat of that war. And of course, we're just emerging from COVID. And yes, I was with you a year ago where we had the Destination Expo in Dubrovnik in Croatia, and we had a good turnout, but not like this.
No, this has really defied and exceeded all expectations. What I'm really proud of too is our members have really responded. About a week ago, we said, what can we do as ASTA to help the effort of these poor Ukrainians fleeing violence in their country? We asked people to bring gently used blankets, hygiene kits for women and children, and they responded with enormous outpouring. We have an entire meeting room here at the Marriott full of of contributions and donations from our members to these to that effort. We also made a generous donation, $25,000, to the Global Empowerment Movement that is helping people relocate from Poland to other European capitals. So we're just so proud of our members that they're able to make this kind of an effort and in solidarity with Ukraine.
Well, that's wonderful, and it really is at this time. It really only happened like 3 weeks ago that all this came about, and it's still going on, sadly. Now, I want to get back to river cruising a little bit. A lot of the travel advisors here, I was almost a third, really haven't experienced river cruising before, so you're giving them a whole new area that they really need to know and how to sell.
You know, it's somewhere between 90 and 98% of all river cruises sold in the United States are sold through a travel advisor, and this is a place where they can earn significant commissions. I think that's Bob was a travel advisor before he came on staff at ASTA, and that's where he saw a real opportunity. River cruising is growing at double-digit percentages every year. That's why they keep adding ships and itineraries. Western Europe is such a great market, an incredible market for river cruising, because most of the ships drop you off right in the center of town, and you're able to explore. You're seeing castles and churches, cathedrals, very interesting points of destination all throughout the entire area. And so I think this is going to open the eyes and really give the people who come here the opportunity to sell something new and become an expert in a new product that's really great and lucrative for travel advisors.
Well, absolutely. I've talked to a number of your members who say, yeah, this is what I came for, to better figure out how I can sell more river cruises. And then, of course, they have the opportunity. There are a couple of 2 or 3 ships that are going out for full river cruises. I think you're on one. I'm on one. So, and we're not on the same ship, though, so too bad. I was wondering about that, but I'm going south on the Danube and you're going north.
I'm going north and west. Christine Karst is generously and graciously going to co-host the President's Cruise with, we're going to have about 200 ASTA members joining us on the post-conference cruise in the Emma Magna. Very excited about that. It'll be my first time on a river cruise.
Really?
Wife and daughter are joining me here, so we can't wait.
Okay, and I'll be on Emerald Sun, going south to an area I have yet to experience on the rivers, which is Romania, Bulgaria, Serbia. So I'm really looking forward. I'm with Ann Chamberlain, one of your former associates, who now is with Scenic and Emerald, and so I'm looking forward to that too. So it's always a different river and cruise experience. I've done the Danube. I've actually been on Emma Magna. You're going to love it. I was on the christening cruise, and it really is a wonderful ship. Now, just talk briefly, what are the dates for next year's conference? And it is here in Budapest, right?
We are coming back here in Budapest, and we'll be able to compare notes. I'm glad you're on the Scenic. I'll tell you what it's like on the Magna. We'll come back here. We'll stand in this spot next year. We're going to be here March 15th and 19th, 2023, and yeah, can't wait.
Well, the other thing is that you and I can also hang out here. One of the benefits are you can have lunch, you can sort of dine around and go to different cruise ships for lunch and dinner and have open houses, so you can actually compare notes then. And it really, they are different. Everything is a little bit the same, but the decor is different, the service is different, and it's the only way you're going to figure that out is if you come here to the ASTA River Cruise Expo next year. And what are the dates? It's March
15 to 19.
March 15 through 19. So think about signing up for that. And then before that, we have your ASTA Global Conference coming.
ASTA Global Convention, August 24th to 26th in San Francisco. Can't wait for that either.
And I'll see you there.
Sounds great. Thanks, James.
Thank you, Zane, for the time. And you can hear, yeah, this is a real successful show, and I got to go look around to find some other friends here in the river cruise industry, and also we got some great destinations from the local. Again, thanks a lot, Zane.
Thank you, James.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.